What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to another draft. Pioneer Masters. We got the new devotion spell sheet, which means we've got all these cards that are gonna have a bunch of pips. That are gonna help you hit devotion. I think this is a pretty good planeswalker to start. It's two colors. So we did just play a black green draft. I do think this card is fun, and to be honest, I would like to play a blue deck more. But I won't say no to a pack one, pick one Planeswalker, even if it is 7 mana. We'll see if we can get there. Or, hear me out, Storm Chaser Mage. Because there's pretty much like, you could take a Devour Flesh here if you really wanted. But the person to my right, Snap, picked their pack one, pick one. And I really like this spells deck. Actually, I think it's a really fun deck. I need to figure out if Artisan of Forms, Pioneer Masters, bonus sheets. I need to see if Artisan of Forms was like exclusive to. Okay, Artisan of Forms. We might open an Artisan of Forms because I think that card is really fun for the spells deck. Yes! Speaking of, dude, I'm telling you, this card rips. I might finally get to play this spells deck that I wanted to play. Flash Flying Exploit. When it exploits a creature. Okay, that's an interesting card, actually. But yeah, let me get all the good stuff. Fall the Hammer is chef's kiss. It's perfect for this deck. Now, is the blue-red Spellslinger deck going to be bad in the Devotion week? Probably, but we get an Archaeomancer, which is sick. I do think I'm going to take this red rare here because that could help us go face, and we like going face around these parts. Gonna take a Scob. That seems really good. Heart Piercer Manticore isn't bad for the deck, but I am gonna take another Fall of the Hammer. Because Fall of the Hammer plus Artisan of Forms is a beautiful combo. And I'm finally getting to draft this deck on camera. It was monstrous. Okay, that's a fine clock, but I think I'm gonna take a spell. Maybe I don't know what to take here. I do think Mizium. It's good to have a Mizium skin, and Valakut Awakening isn't bad either. Maybe I take Awakening. But I'd like a Mizium skin soon. Gust of Wind should be attainable. There's also Salinity Vision, which is like fine in this deck. I'll probably get another Storm Chaser Mage. I'm hoping to get a Murmuring Mystic because you really don't want to cast Gust of Wind for 4 mana. Like, it's acceptable at 4 mana. It's just not great at 4 mana. Salinity Vision's kind of free. It's kind of a freebie because it's a tap land. Otherwise, this does say draw a card on it. That's tough for me. I guess I'm gonna take it. I guess I'm gonna take it. Well, little tea, a little evening tea here for you. For me, really. I don't mind another Scob here. Witch's Mark for sure. Witch's Mark. This is Mark. That doesn't really work with this card, but that's okay. I've got a pretty decent split here. That's my inbox. Don't look at that. For my eyes only. I can't click on the right thing. Apparently. Very, very lovable start here. Because I think Fall the Hammer is one of the better removal spells for this prowess deck. Lets you get in early, pump, and it's a great combo with Artisan of Forms. I cannot sing this card's praises enough. I didn't get to play original like Theros block when this was released, but I've been playing enough Pioneer Masters that I've had some experience with this card. And whenever I get to play it, it's been good. I'll take this Possessed Scob. And then maybe I get to splash it, because this deck wouldn't mind a Possessed Scob. Not really a pack that I care about. That's fine. Got 11 cards and 2 cards in the land slot. I wonder if I wanted that Gust of Wind, because this deck really needs to not run out of gas, and Valakut Awakening definitely helps with that. But not sure yet, you know? Just not sure. I like the deck so far, though. I'll play Gatekeeper's probably never going to play that, but that's fine. Chrome Manticore. We are the wrong deck for that, unfortunately. I like a Scytheclaw Raptor, but it's got to be Wild Slash for me. Humble Defector is great if we had sack outlets. Like Humble Defector, you activate Nantuko Husk with the trigger on the stack. But Wild Slash is exactly what I'm looking for. Scytheclaw Raptor is an extraordinarily good card just because it's beat stick. But we're probably going to be playing at instant speed, which makes it a bit worse. I would love an Archaeomancer, to be honest with you. I think I like Rimrock Knight for this style of deck because ideally you want to go over the top of the opponent. And Legion Loyalist just does not really belong in this deck. I've drafted it more than enough times too. So I think Rimrock Knight I like here. Cloudfin Raptor, not great in a few creature deck. And then maybe Selendie on the wheel. Grimrock Knight is going to be perfect for, again, Artisan Forms, Stormchaser Mage, all our prowess guys. It's going to be very helpful. Let's see. Anchor to the Ether or Draconic Roar. And there's a Treasure Cruise in the pack as well. The stats on Anchor are really good, but we're leaning more red than blue, so I think I'll take Draconic Roar. And try to play more red cards than blue pips. This does nothing for me. Now, this is a gift of a pack right here. Sphinx of Megosi is a decent card draw engine. How many instants do I have? 6 instants. I think I can afford to play Brineborn Cutthroat. There's also just Treasure Cruise. I think I want to secure my first Treasure Cruise. We'll wheel something that we want out of this pack. I'm not sure that this is right, but Treasure Cruise number 1 seems like an easy scoop or snap up to me. This is another tough pack because I want a Mizium skin, but I don't think people are prioritizing it that highly at this table, which means I can take a Swift Spear and be okay. I don't even know if I want a Swift Spear, but everything else that I want out of this pack can wheel, so I'll take Swift Spear. Aqueous Form. Not quite what I'm looking for. Pyromancer's Assault, and you cast your second spell each turn. That is a weird spell sheet. Bonus sheet card. I'll take another Draconic Roar. Our interaction is looking pretty good at this point. Is it Guild Gate? Don't have too many flyers, so Gust of Wind is not looking great. And Scopclamp Berserker is fine. Dragon Style Twins is just not where it's at. So I'll take the easy fixing here. Notion Thief. That's interesting. You know, I'm a dreamer. Maybe we crack a Day's Undoing or something. That's the dream right there, is play Day's Undoing with a Notion Thief out. That way I draw 7 cards, they draw none, and they're sad. I don't know how many of these Selendie Visions I want, but I don't think I want that many. Now it's time to wheel a good blue card. I'm loving the way that this deck looks. I'm gonna be so sad if it doesn't go all the way. Let's put this guild gate in the board. Because maybe we have, or maybe not have to, but maybe we'd like to play Notion Thief. Consider for sure. We don't have enough sorceries for that to be very good. Although, what sorceries do we have? Firecraft? Yeah, I'm just gonna take consider. And a Nivik Cyclops, that's exactly what we want. A Nivik Cyclops, that's what we want. And a Dreadbore. Maybe I splash Dreadbore. Maybe I splash Silumgar. This is pretty decent. I could splash Silumgar, I think. You don't have to pull my leg twice. I don't think that's how that expression goes. Otherwise, Slide Runners, medium, Swift Spears, fine. Guildgate, we'll probably wheel, probably not. But Dragonlord Silumgar is super good. And an easy splash. Illusory Angel, not terrible, but I do want this Fall of the Hammer. I think it'll be a little bit tricky. It'll be more tricky than I would like to cast this Illusory Angel properly. So I think this Fall of the Hammer is going to work for me better than Illusory Angel. But Hornet Nest, gosh, I do not want to pass that card. That's a spooky card. Gearport Gearcrafter is very good and will probably wheel Rimrock Knight. All right, it's getting tough. Ooh, that's a free Rabble Master. It's getting pretty tricky to like figure out how I want to shape the deck here. I don't think I want. Maybe I want one Essence Scatter. I'm not sure yet. All the Hammer, Swift Spear, Slide Runner. I have 3 Fall of the Hammers. I'm gonna take a Swift Spear and maybe not even play it. I don't know. Gang, I just don't know. Another Izzet Guildgate will be quite good versus another Swift Spear because I've got 13 creatures, which is high for like a Spellslinger deck. Archaeomancer, let's go. Okay, so we've got 2 cards. I probably won't play too many Selene Visions. 4 cards, 29 minus 4. Gotta make 2 cuts here, which shouldn't be too hard. That seems like a guild gate for me. Swift Spears are gonna fall off pretty quickly. Like they'll sneak in like 1 or 2 points of damage at the beginning of the game. But I think the like Nivik Cyclops is where it's at. Let's see. So I think it might be correct to cut some Swift Spears. I've got 14 creatures. Oh, I gotta play this Rakdos Guildgate for sure. Pick 10. Let's just put you in the board. You're not doing anything. I think a Rakdos Guildgate. Wow, I didn't wheel a card that I wanted out of that pack. How sad. A Rakdos Guildgate and 2 Swamps ought to be perfect for Silumgar. Probably not going to play that. That's fine. We don't need to play that, really. Didn't wheel Rimrock Knights either. Maybe I wanted more Rimrock Knights than I ended up with. I think I'll cut 1 Swift Spear. It might even be correct to cut both Swift Spears. But I've got a pretty low curve deck, so I think I can play 16 lands. And these... might play McKindy Slide Runner. Probably not, but I might. It's weird how like McKindy Slide Runner feels more consequential than Swift Spear, because I don't have that much card draw. Let's see, Rabble Master is just good, so there's no reason to cut that. 3 Guild Gates was a really big gift. Awakening, Selene Vision. And Awakening makes me feel safe cutting another land. The 50-65 split. That's 6, 9, 10 blue sources. I could get away with 9 blue sources. Also, how many lands? 16 already. That's 16 lands, not counting those. That's 4, 7, 8, 9 red sources. I might go up a red, down a island. That way I've got 4, 5, 8 blue sources. Seems appropriate. Like, we're not going to need heavy blue until later in the curve. As far as interaction goes, these Fall the Hammers are pretty decent with like the Nivik Cyclopses. Ingenious Scob is probably worth a cut, or honestly, Swift Spear. I don't think we need to play like a turn 1 Swift Spear because it can apply pressure, but only having one Swift Spear, we have another one. The Swift Spear is a card that's gonna fall off pretty quickly in the game. So it just makes me feel like I shouldn't play it. Because everything else here is either on plan or a good enough card, and Swift Spear is technically a card that you want in like a Spell Slinger deck, but I just don't know that it's enough. And I think 12 creatures is kind of appropriate for this kind of deck. I could see cutting Fall the Hammer, because you look at our removal, sweet. And it's Essence Scatter, 3 Falls, 2 Draconic Roars, slash Firecraft, and Archaeomancer's buys something back. I think I can cut a Fall, add a Swift Spear, and see how that feels. I don't want to splash for Dreadbore because we're not in a position to splash. Honestly, I kind of want to play Slide Runner more than I want to play Swift Spear. Is that crazy? I think 2 Fall the Hammers feels right. Maybe I like go up another Fall the Hammer depending on how this first game goes. Because I love Fall the Hammer plus all this other stuff. The one thing I wish this deck had more of is card draw. But the Selene Vision should help with card selection. Valakut Awakening should help us put all those lands away that we don't need. I'm like really on the fence. All right. Everybody at home, close your eyes because I'm gonna put this Fall the Hammer in, and you can't stop me. So we've got 15. It's basically 16 lands. All right. Don't tell anybody about me putting 41 cards in my deck. I'll find you, okay? All right, I'll see you in the games. All right, round 1. This is highly keepable. Let's go ahead and keep it. Drop a Guild Gate. We'll get these Cyclopses pumping and jumping. I may have to draw a card with this considered. Make sure I hit my 3rd land. Yeah, I'm not too worried about that. Witch's Mark isn't bad. It's just I really want to draw a land. That's a land, baby. Let's get the Rabble Master going immediately. Oh no, do they have a spell to cast? They had something on the stack there, or they're something that they were holding on to. It's good that this resolved. I'm happy about that. And I'm happy that that goblin got to get in. Let's play Swift Spear and attempt to crack in. I don't know if I should attack with Rabble Master. Something tells me I should. Because I have the advantage here. They have to play a trick. And then I just doink their little 1/1. So I feel pretty good about this. Feels like a Selesnya charm. Yeah. I'll just hold the wilds. I'll hold the Draconic Roar. I'm sure I'll need something larger. It was good. We got a impactful spell out of their hand. And now this Rabble Master is putting in the work. Got a Shambling Vent here. 1 white, black. And they can crack a treasure that's got lifelink. I kind of wish they would, you know? I wish they would crack it. Their treasure for this. Yeah, they're out of here. They're done. All right. And that whole game happened because we binned that Witch's Mark. Let's go. I'm telling you, I feel like blue-red does not get an opportunity to be good in draft sets very often. But I gotta say, I think it's really fun when it comes together. It's not an easy deck to draft in this format. But I do have a lot of fun with it. They mulled to 6. Makes me feel good. Okay, and I hope I get to counter a 3-drop. I'm just gonna Wild Slash that, I think. And then play a Guildgate next turn, hold up my counter spell for something a little more juicy. I hope. Alright, that's good enough. We're going bar for bar with the opponent here. Let's go Swift Spear, play Scob, get him for 1, and then next turn we've got lots of juice. Just the juiciest hand. A big meaty claw. Rated number, pro red, huh? That's pretty annoying. Pro red is very annoying. And I can't target that with Fall of the Hammer. So I guess I'm just gonna get in with a Scob. And I gotta hold open my mana. So that felt like a good turn still, you know? Oh no, I forgot to play my Rimrock Knight. I don't think they're gonna buy it. That's okay. I think I block. No, I don't want to block. I want to play. Wait, Witch's Mark. I think I Witch's Mark away one of these Fall the Hammers because I don't need both of them. Especially on this board. My cards in graveyard. Let's just play Rimrock Knight. If they want to counter Rimrock Knight, go for it, buddy. Blood Tithe Harvester. Now that is a removal target. Unfortunately, I can't do anything about this Master of Waves. But let's start with a Fall the Hammer on the Harvester. And let's go ahead and bash. They're going to take a free trade. Why not? And let's Treasure Cruise. We've got 2 instants in the yard for Exquisite Firecraft. So we're gonna get a decent grip here. Okay. Well, at least, you know, I got my lands out of the way. All right, Dragon Lord Silumgar would be a pretty sick rip. What can you get? Dreadbore. That's pretty annoying. I'm gonna say it. That's pretty annoying. Can't do much about that. This Draconic Roar is really not fun. I'm gonna guess I'll punch that. Submit 0. Okay, fine. If I draw Archaeomancer, I think I win the game. Zephyr Winder. Elemental. That is an elemental, isn't it? All right, let's consider. I have a feeling they have a counterspell here, but I kind of have to, like, go for something. And maybe they feel like they can get greedy. Okay. Get back their war kite, and I'm dead. Man, Pro Red, really a pain in my tuchus, that game. How am I supposed to play around the rare that, like, hard counters my deck, you know? That's just not fair. This hand looks great. And probably just hold up Essence Scatter. There's no real reason to consider for 1 extra damage here. Next turn, it's probably going to be a Cyclops. You Evolving Wilds for Plains and then hit a Plains. Very interesting, opponent, what you're doing over there. It's magic that's never been played before. It's very unique, I gotta say. Ah, a mountain. Seems like an easy fall to hammer here. I'll probably play the Selendi Vision as a land. Or a Witch's Mark away the Selendi Vision. Maybe draw a mountain? Kind of tricky, because, like, I feel like I should Witch's Mark. I'll put it on the Cyclops. Discard Selendi Vision. Okay, this way I draw a land. I would like to have drawn a mountain, but beggars can't be choosers. That was a crazy block, I gotta say. Was not expecting that. Now we've got a nice little Essence Scatter here. I don't care about the Boundary Lance Ranger. A lot of people think I do, but I don't. That's the thing about me, you gotta know. opponent? That's a deal and a half. That's all you want to do? I think I gotta play this Consider on my turn. Just so I can bash again. Yeah, I'll draw a mountain. I'd like a mountain. Are you gonna make another insane block? Because I feel like you're not in the position to block like that. And you know, I like my position here. I think I am just gonna play nothing. Because I can Essence Scatter and then Fall the Hammer on my turn. I think I'm gonna get a pretty good Essence Scatter here. And if I don't, it's the government's fault. Who said that? Yeah, that's a pretty good Essence Scatter, I think. No, I can't. I'm not gonna do the Jasper County lady impression because it requires too much context that I don't know how to provide. All right. Well, that was a very particular tap. That makes me feel like they've got a Martial Glory. Which is not going to save their Boundary Lands Ranger here. Because they're going to hold it up. And I'm going to punch. Okay. They did not have Martial Glory. As it would turn out. Land, please. Land, please. I'd like a land. I can play this Archaeomancer and have it do something. It could get me a land out of the bin. Okay, Dragon Mantle. Very interesting. One land. You're not a land. I think I'm just gonna Archaeomancer. And what am I gonna get? Probably Witch's Mark. Because that's gonna draw me some gas. Like, I could get silly and grab Fall the Hammer. I really don't think that's necessary. I need Witch's Mark to draw cards. This Witch's Mark could be anything. It could even be a Fall the Hammer. You know how we've always wanted one of those. Sure, we'll put it on Nivix Cyclops numero dos. It was a Fall the Hammer! I'm the greatest gamer! We can't get too greedy here. I probably could, to be honest. I mean, if that's how you're gonna do that, then that's fine by me. I'm playing a little conservatively. Maybe. But that's okay. You know, Magic, the great thing about Magic the Gathering Arena is it's free. You can download it yourself. You can play it yourself. and you can meet me in the marketplace of cardboard. Please tell me that this is the only thing you have to do. I am kind of playing with my food a little bit. I'm not doing it on purpose. I'm just dumb. You got a sweeper or something? Sorry, my ADHD is leaking. You know, we got a snow day here in Atlanta tomorrow, and I still gotta work, man. What's the deal? Times like these, you just gotta hit them with one of these. Take all the time you want. I got my little dancing raccoon. I really gotta figure out how to sit at my desk. This is the hard-hitting content that you wanted is me figuring out how to arrange my desk setup, because it's not great on my spine, gotta say. An L desk, it's kind of been a massive L for me, because I kind of put my computer right at like that with the angle of the L, and it's not a fun place to put the like the keyboard and everything, because I gotta like it's also just like an unfortunate angle, or like unfortunate height, because like I gotta really screw my shoulders up if I'm gonna rest my arms on my desk. Anyway, see you in the next game. So basically, I'm just kind of like screwing up my spine, for kind of no reason. Okay, Cloudpin Raptor. Very interesting. I should probably just play this Rimrock Knight, but I'm a little greedy, and I'm gonna be a little sad when I don't draw this third land here. Hey! Yippee! I'll pass. Alright, they got a Liev Sky Knight, I know, just like hanging out in the rafters, waiting for me. The unfortunate thing about this deck is I've got a race, but I don't know how. Probably Cyclops. I don't think I can beat a Flyers deck, y'all. They're simply doing too much. They're just gonna bounce this back in my hand probably, because they drafted all the Gust of Wind. You're gonna make me take 3, aren't you? Not that I wasn't gonna take it anyway, because I haven't drafted any of my removal. Okay, Rabble Master. That's gonna get countered for sure. I gotta like bait the opponent out a little bit. Are you gonna play like a flash creature to grow? Okay, sure. I don't like this. Archangel of Thune. I really don't like that. I gotta get my my Fall the Hammer. That's not Fall the Hammer. Chat, I think I'm cooked. I simply think I'm going to die. I'm going to perish here. Yeah, no, I can't play this out. See ya. I didn't draw my interaction in time. What can I say about my last opponent, except they were a better gamer than me for drawing all the right cards. Now, did I learn my lesson? Not exactly. I'm on the draw. I've got a Gearcrafter on 3. As long as you're not Boros. I'm not too upset. Oh no. Ah! I'm ruined! They'll drop a planes. Oh no! Oh bother. I might as well play this guild gate. Okay, well at least if I play Gearcrafter, they're gonna have to get through 2 critters. 2 whole critters. Yeah, this one is gonna go nuts. Alright, I just gotta shoot this thing. I gotta shoot you dead. Because there's no way that thing is hanging out. And I guess I'll play Archaeomancer as another roadblock. Buying back Firecraft is the best thing I could get. Valkid Awakening. That's a really good sign for me. 2 cards on bottom and a tap land. Okay. All right. Chat, we're doing this. We're going to play Artisan of Forms. We're going to follow the hammer. We're going to be so happy. Artisan of Forms. That's not how that's not really how that works. What have I done? Can you play a big creature, please? I'm not gonna block like that. Play something juicy. Yeah, boy. All right. We're so back. We're so back. Doink, doink. Chat. I told you. I told you, chat. That's not here. It's really just YouTube comments. I told you Artisan of Forms is a good card. And you didn't listen. I mean, you probably did listen. A Boros Reckoner? Well, why didn't you say so? I'll take a Boros Reckoner all day long. Absolutely I will. Gimme that. That's my Boros Reckoner now. And then you, like, okay, I'm gonna be honest, y'all. I did not think about that. I forgot that that was how that worked. So I got a little in my head on that one. That's okay, because we're just gonna slam. Yep. Yeah, buddy. And then I Essence Scatter your threat. Nope. It's perfect. The perfect counterspell. Despite my blunder, we managed to win. Great job, me. Alrighty, back with a pretty decent hand. Now we're 3-2 right now. I'd like to get one more if I can. I think this deck is pretty good. I'm just gonna say it, you know? I don't know if that's like a bold thing to admit, but it's good. If it's not good, I'm having fun. You're dead for sure. Cannot let you have that opponent. Sorry. Hold up our Essence Scatter. And the turn after that, I'm probably just gonna Gearcrafter. Although Scob plus Follow the Hammer is a great combo. I wouldn't mind having 2 bodies though. And I think this Follow the Hammer is going to kill anything that they want to play. And they didn't play anything, so that's great for me. Okay, Ardenvale Tactician. Fair, fair. Play this Cyclops. It'll be perfect to bonk the Tactician, because they don't even have another white source. So you can't even play your Tactician, partner. What are you doing over there? 2 damage to any target, you say? Alright, let's just get a little silly. And start bashing. This Fall of the Hammer is going to deal a lot of damage. I just don't think this is the spell the Boros deck wants. I mean, maybe it is, because they're usually playing cheap cards. Your Witch's Marking in doing nothing? They really need this extra planes. They're just not gonna get it, are they? Because listen, if I was that opponent, I would have snap dropped a land, a planes specifically, unless they just lost it in their hand, which is possible. Okay, it's all right. This is what we're doing. Gonna squeeze in some extra damage here. And I think we are gonna be fine. So you play Tactician. I think it's correct to hold Fall of the Hammer. You deal 2 damage to any target. Probably Swift Spear. Or Gearcrafter. Sure. It's probably a free country, wherever you are. But I think I'm just gonna kill you. I'm just gonna kill you dead. I wish that you wouldn't tap my island for that, but that's fine. Totally fine. Sometimes Auto Tapper does not like to be my friend. You never know what 1 red spell that they're gonna cast that gains them 5 life. Magic has come a long way, okay? Wouldn't surprise me at all. You know who I haven't seen in a while? Storm Chaser Mage. Where is that fella? I haven't seen the hide nor hair of that card. Hello. Used to have such a friendly face. And speak of the devil, it's too bad I didn't play Mountain on turn 1 when I should have. Now I gotta play completely off curve. Should have played that Mountain. Silly me. What do I even like? I could consider for something. I think I'll play Storm Chaser Mage. I'm on the back foot. I should have played a Mountain turn 1. And that's my fault. I have a feeling that they've got a Martial Glory in their hand, especially if they attack. And I'd really rather not trade in Storm. Like, I guess I can trade in a Consider to see if they have. Oh. Okay. All right. Okay. That's unusual, to say the least. That is a Needle Spires, huh? 2/1 double strike. Interesting. It's crazy how a 1/3 beats a 2/1 double strike any day of the week. Okay. Why did I let that happen? Like, what? Sincerely, what is wrong with me? I didn't Essence Scatter that. I'm in trouble, chat. It's too late to be recording gameplay, apparently. Compulsory rest. Well, gotta give it the old college try. I do want that treasure cruise. Okay, if I can counter something, I'll counter that, I suppose. I guess I'll crack you for some light. This treasure cruise looking pretty juicy. I think I'm just gonna get Wild Slash. Not gonna get Zany. I'm just gonna kill this 10th District Legionnaire when I should have. Okay, 5 cards in the graveyard. Treasure Cruise is gonna be pretty decent. Can't do much about Needle Spires. Gotta take 4 here. Crowing Crusader. Sure. I'm gonna Treasure Cruise for as much as humanly possible. Three cards is pretty nice. Nivix Cyclops is a pretty good roadblock for Needle Spires. Yeah, I'd trade Nivix Cyclops into a Needle Spires any day of the week. And twice on Sunday. They're at an impasse. Let's see the trick. I would rather you cast it here than in a position where I'm gonna, be extremely sad. Yeah, let's just Draconic Roar. Crusader. Deal 0. Get in with his Rimrock Knight. I'll follow the hammer once they activate Needle Spires. Doink! Hit you for 1. Hey, did you guys know that the adventure spells have names? I had no idea. Boulder Rush. How about that? That's pretty neat. I think you're done. Personally, I think you're done. Thank you. Gonna hit that with a little, but yeah, you're very dead. You did your best, opponent. All right. Well, looks like all the players in this deck finally got to come out to play. Definitely gonna Guildgate, and then Draconic Roar. I'm pretty satisfied with how this deck came together. I think I do have to Roar that. As much as I don't like it, I think I have to do that. Because if the red-green deck gets a big beefer out before I can do anything about it, then that's simply no good for me. All right, it's pretty nice, gotta say. And this is also really nice. Battle Master, the Gobbo is getting in. I repeat. I'll probably hold on to this Valakut Awakening. Now, Fall the Hammer is going to be a little bit sad because I think my creatures are going to get outclassed quite a bit here. Yeah. Yep. Unless... This Rabble Master, I have to like hold full control. And now I punch. There we go. Got to do the thing and get in for a bunch of damage. So that feels really good. And now I get to Archaeomancer, grab a Wild Slash maybe? Ooh, opponent, you don't want to do that. You don't want to race like this. Oh, okay. That's fine. Archaeomancer. I actually did not need to play that swamp. Get back. Draconic Roar just does the most damage, but Wild Slash goes face, so I think I gotta do it like that. Feels pretty good to me. No complaints. Should not have played the swamp, but otherwise I think we're chugging along here. That thing getting in there? Okay. Get to Rimrock Knight. And see if they want to save their creature. If they don't, I kind of got them right where I want them here. Because they know I've got Wild Slash, and they can't do a thing about it. I just have to let this happen. Alright. I solemnly swear to not play any more lands. Okay. The big moo. What cost a green in this format? I guess we'll never know. All right, final boss time. It all comes down to this. We are 6 and 2. This is a very nice hand. It's nice that you showed up, Mr. Man. Because I hadn't seen you all game except for that one time you got countered. No, but I do like this hand. He's a good keep. And I is standby. Black-white, huh? I think a Gear Crafter is the play here. Mardu, huh? I would Rimrock Knight into a Basilicus creature. It's like a free piece of cardboard. That Thopter there. Go get yourself a hot plate. Feels pretty good. Hope we get to draw land next turn. And do it all again. You exile? No. Older salvo. Your deck doesn't make any sense to me, opponent. Can you play something juicy for my Dragon Lord to nab? Outpost Siege. I don't like it, but I gotta get this thing out of the way. And for a black-white, or especially for like a Mardu sacrifice deck, I gotta get their rectangles off the board. You might not like that play, but I think it's a good play. And I use stun by. Okay, I've done that impression twice in the same. Protection from white, protection from black. How about protection from Dragon Lords? Dang it! Whatever. Time to go nuts. Please don't block. I'm begging you, don't block. If you don't block, you're dead. That's a dragon. Imagine dragons. What a beautiful game. Gotta say. That's the first time I ever reeled a dragon with Dragon's Roar. And what a way to reveal it. That's a clean 7-2. Thanks for watching. Let's pull up the deck again. We're going to add that one to the Hall of Fame. Who was the star pupil? I think it was the Flurry of Nivix Cyclopses, personally. Let's say the eyes have it. And thank you for watching. More Magic content coming out whenever. See ya.